Hello everyone, welcome to OHM Institute. I am Surendra Reddy, faculty for electrical machines at OHM Institute, Hyderabad. So today we have with us Mr. Anand Vardhan. He secured All India rank 172 in GATE 2024 exam and the electrical engineering paper. Okay, so we will try to interact with Anand Vardhan and we will understand what is his preparation journey and what are the techniques he followed in order to top this examination. Yes, Anand Vardhan, please introduce yourself.
Myself, Anand Vardhan, I graduated in Electrical and Electronics Engineering from Acharya Nagarjuna University in the year 2019.
Okay, so you passed in 2019.
Yes, sir.
So did you got any placement in your campus?
No, sir. I
No.
didn't appear for any interview
Hmm.
because my aim was to get a PSU job.
Okay, so
Uh,
you didn't appear for any interview.
no, sir.
So your target is to get a PSC job.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay then.
Actually, in the final year itself, I come to know that getting PSU job through GATE is easy.
Okay.
So I started preparing for GATE, sir.
Okay, so getting a PSU job means obvious choice is to prepare for GATE
Yes, sir.
examination. All right. So you started preparing for GATE examination in 2019.
Yes, sir.
But this is 2024.
Yes, sir.
So why it took such a long period of time?
After my graduation, I started for GATE preparation through self-study, sir.
Okay.
I mostly relied on YouTube videos.
Hmm.
There are plenty of videos available in YouTube, sir.
Hmm.
I was a normal average student.
Hmm.
Uh, uh, while I am preparing, I used to get lot many doubts, sir. But for me, there is no one near me to explain and clarify my doubts. And again, the content available in YouTube is very limited. They only explain just basic knowledge, sir, up to 20 to 25% of knowledge.
Okay.
Again, they won't solve plenty of problems, sir.
Yeah.
But when comes to GATE, it tests our problem solving skills, sir.
Hmm.
So with this limited knowledge, I appeared for GATE
Hmm.
for 2 times, sir.
Okay.
But I just able to qualify.
Hmm.
With that score, I come to know that I am unable to get any PSU job.
Hmm.
So I want to prepare with coaching, sir.
Okay, so Anandavardhan initially tried to prepare on his own, that is self preparation. So he mainly relied on YouTube content. So nowadays there is so much of free content available in YouTube. But what Anandavardhan found is that none of the YouTube content has sufficient information to crack this exam.
Yes, sir.
Mainly, what is your observation? Problem solving is the major
Yes,
reason.
sir.
Yes, GATE is an
And doubt
exam.
clarification,
Yeah.
sir.
GATE will definitely test your problem solving skills. That is what is not you are going to find in YouTube content. Okay, so they'll teach a lot of theory, but no one will give you proper problem solving techniques. Okay, or problem solving
Yes, sir.
sequences. Okay, and also doubt
Yes, sir.
clarification is another important aspect in
Preparing for
self preparation.
yes,
Okay,
sir.
so there is nobody to clear
No.
your doubts. So then, so what you learned from YouTube content? Did you learn how much percentage of subject at least?
Just 25 to
Okay,
30%,
that means
sir.
you learned basics.
Yes, sir. Basics, sir.
Basics you learned.
Up to basics, we can learn from YouTube, sir.
Okay, okay. So yes, yeah, according to his observation, yes, basics of the subject we can learn from YouTube. Okay. So then you appeared for GATE examination with your YouTube preparation.
Yes, sir.
So you were able to qualify,
Yes, sir.
but not a
Good,
you did
decent
not get
rank.
good score.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So which is not sufficient
Yes, sir.
to get PSU.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So then you thought of preparing for good. Okay, fine. So when you thought about coaching, so how did you find the OHM Institute?
Sir, as I said, I prepared through YouTube channels.
Okay.
Among them, Home Institute is one of the channels, sir.
Okay.
I watched your videos randomly.
Hmm.
Upon watching, I come to know that these lectures are in in-depth discussions.
Okay.
Then I opened your website and searched for faculty experience and qualification
Hmm.
because uh, for cracking competitive exams, faculty support is very much important, sir.
Hmm.
I personally believe good faculty is more important when compared to good institutes, sir.
Okay. So what Anand is saying is good faculty is more important rather than good institute.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's a wonderful observation. Fine. Okay. Then.
Again, I inquired with my seniors, sir,
Hmm.
about how they teach, how they will they clarify doubts, how
Okay.
they interact with students,
Hmm.
what is the strength of the classrooms.
Hmm. Hmm.
After researching, I come to know, sir,
Okay.
okay, these faculty are very experienced and qualified.
Right.
With them, if I joined in home state, getting a good rank is a piece cakewalk.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay. So Anand did good research. So how to select an institute. So rather than depending on the name of the institute, what Anand believes is that you depend on the faculty
Yes,
working
sir.
at institute.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So their qualification, their
Yes,
experience,
sir.
who teaches which
Yes, sir.
subject. Okay. This is more
Yes,
important.
sir.
Okay. Fine. So anyway, so you came for coaching. He is
Yes,
our
sir.
classroom student. He joined for long-term batch, GATE 2024 classroom batch. Okay. So when you come to institute, now let's see what is the difference you found among various subjects
Yes, sir.
from YouTube to our regular classroom course.
Yes, sir.
So let's start with mathematics.
Uh,
Yes.
actually,
How did you prepare mathematics?
yes, sir. Actually, mathematics has a lot of weightage in GATE exam, sir.
Yes.
Again, it's a good scoring subject, sir.
Hmm.
After completion of the coaching, I got 4 months of time for revision, sir.
Okay. Once coaching is
It's
completed, you
completed
have 4 months.
4 months
So
time, sir.
syllabus is completed
Yes, sir.
4 months
Before the GATE
before the
exam,
GATE
sir.
exam. Okay.
In that time, I spent almost 2 hours daily,
Hmm.
sir. I used to spend this time for revision, sir.
Okay.
I solved previous questions of all branches.
Okay. So during the coaching, you got the complete
Yes, sir.
information from the faculty. You
Yes, sir.
learned the subject.
Yes, sir.
So in the 4 months of time
Eh,
before the GATE examination, you revised well.
Yes, sir.
So what is your revision strategy in mathematics? Did you prepare mathematics continuously, or you spend
Yes, sir.
a little amount of time every day? What
Yes,
is
sir.
your plan?
I spent 2 hours daily, sir.
Daily.
Yes,
So
sir.
for
I allotted
entire
two
four
hours.
months.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Irrespective of what is happening
Uh,
in class or what is happening
yes, sir.
other
No,
subjects.
sir. The schedule is after the completion of course, sir.
Okay, after completing the course, Anand spent 2 hours every day continuously
Yes,
till
sir.
the GATE
Yes,
examination.
sir.
So it's not like prepare continuously for 1 week or 10 days and give gap. Rather than that, you better spend 2 to 2.5 hours every day
Yes, sir.
consistently till the
Yes, sir.
date of the examination.
Yes, sir. Because it has a lot of weightage, sir.
Okay, a lot of weightage. Yeah. Almost 13 marks will come
Yes, sir.
from mathematics.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So all right. So how did you solve PYQs in mathematics?
Uh, Actually, in the class itself,
Hmm.
Ramu sir solved a lot of handout problems, sir.
Okay.
That knowledge is sufficient to solve previous year's questions, sir.
So, did you prepare only electrical paper PYQs or
No,
all
sir.
branches
No, sir.
PYQs?
I solved all 6 branches
Yeah.
PYQs, sir.
So, mathematics is a common subject for all the gate papers. That's why, rather than depending on only electrical paper PYQs, you better solve
Yes,
electrical,
sir.
ECE,
Yes, sir.
computer science,
Yes, sir. Every
mechanical,
branch,
civil,
sir.
everything. Okay. Fine. All right. So, this is a basic subject, mathematics, and the weightage is very good, and everybody has to focus
Yes, sir.
on mathematics. Okay. Let's move to electrical part. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
So let's start with electrical circuits.
Okay, sir.
So how did you plan your preparation for electrical circuits?
Actually, electrical circuits is our is a basic subject, sir.
Hmm.
Uh, Actually, I was good in DC analysis and theorems part, but when comes to transient parts, uh, I felt very tough, sir.
I mean,
Uh,
before
uh,
coaching or after,
Before
in the
coaching, sir.
coaching? Okay, before coaching.
Sir.
Okay.
I used to make silly mistakes, sir.
Hmm.
But after listening to Gautam sir class, I gained confidence, sir, because in the class itself, he used to solve a lot of wide varieties of problems, sir.
Okay.
And one more thing is his way of solving problems is very unique, sir.
Hmm.
Uh, Without not lot many steps, he used to solve any problem, sir.
Okay.
This approach helped me to solve any type of any type of problem in very less time, sir.
Okay. So that is what problem solving skills. That is what you need to learn when you appear for coaching. Okay. That is more important,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. So before appearing for coaching, you felt transient part
Yes,
is
sir.
very difficult
Yes,
in
sir.
electrical circuit. Now you are confident
Yes,
in
sir.
that. Okay. Good. So now coming to the other part of once you learn electrical circuits, I think analog electronics will become much easier for you, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Because it is just continuation to electrical
Yes, sir.
circuits. So How did you prepare?
Actually, honestly speaking, in my previous attempts, I completely left the analog part,
Okay,
sir.
so earlier you left
Uh,
analog
what
completely.
I thought was it is not related to electrical part.
Hmm.
Again, what I believe this is a toughest subject.
Okay.
But w- once upon listening Gautam sir class, I realized uh, my opinion was wrong, sir.
Hmm.
Uh, because uh, he solves any complicated or large circuits in a simpler manner,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
He
Hmm.
makes things very easy.
So what many
Then
students believe is that analog electronics subject is not related to electrical. It is completely electronics part, so we cannot study. That is what many students will believe. But the truth is, analog electronics subject is such an easy subject if you know basics of electrical
yes, sir.
circuits. Yes or no?
Actually, analogs is an extension
To
to networks,
electrical
sir. Yes,
circuits.
sir.
Okay, so it is just an extension to electrical. If you know a little bit of KVL,
Yes, sir.
KCL
Yes,
equations,
sir. That is
RL
more than
circuits,
enough,
and
sir.
RC
Yes, sir.
circuits, that is more than enough, right?
Yes, sir.
So there is no need to learn semiconductor
No, no, sir.
and terms or
Yes, sir. That
semiconductor
is
knowledge.
what I thought initially.
Okay,
Semiconductor physics knowledge is required for analog
analog
circuits.
electronics. That is
But
what you believe earlier.
yes, sir.
But the truth is, it is not required.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's wonderful.
He explained entire analog electronics with
Hmm.
just networks knowledge only, sir.
Okay, okay. So it's a purely electrical based
Yes, sir.
subject. No need to think about semiconductor
Yes,
physics,
sir.
etc. Okay, that is the point to be noted by many of the aspirants. You need not to learn any semiconductor physics basics to start your preparation about
Yes, sir.
analog circuits. Okay, fine, good. So let's come to the other subjects. Let's talk about power electronics a bit. So
Yes, sir.
many students in my interviews and even when I was in class, many students used to say, "Sir, power electronics is a bit difficult
Yes,
subject,
sir.
so we are feeling afraid of it."
Yes, sir.
But what is the truth? How to prepare power electronics, and what is your approach to prepare power electronics?
Actually, what I thought initially was just by hacking formulas and with
Hmm.
simple substitution we can score in power electronics. That is my opinion initially,
Earlier.
sir. Yes,
Hmm,
sir.
hmm.
But after
That is
listening,
what many YouTube channel content developers also do.
yes, sir,
They say power electronics means you just
just
by heart the
formula
formulas.
based subjects. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you
But that
just
is
substitute every
uh,
parameter, you'll get the
yes,
answer.
sir. They will give required data in the question.
Hmm.
Just substitute that
Data and
data
you
in
get
the
the question. That is
formula.
what the initial impression.
What you require is just by hacking
Hmm.
formula.
But what is the truth?
But what actually happens is, sir, uh, the circuit requires analyzing.
Okay,
This
analysis.
subject this subject requires analyzing circuit
Okay,
and understanding waveforms,
all right.
because Shankar sir usually derives every formula uh, with waveforms only.
Okay, okay. Hmm.
So without understanding waveform, we
Hmm.
can't score in the subject, sir.
Okay.
And second thing is, he starts power electronic subject in a different way, sir.
Hmm.
He starts with the Fourier series analysis,
Okay.
which is helpful to understand harmonic analysis in later parts, sir.
Okay, so to understand the mathematical part of the subject,
Yes, sir.
SAR used to take up the basics of Fourier
Yes, sir.
analysis. Okay, so that helped you to analyze harmonic
Harmonic
analysis
analysis,
of
sir.
the subject.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's what. If you don't learn Fourier analysis properly and if you directly dig into power electronics, it will be very difficult to understand, especially the harmonic part.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now, are you feeling
Yes,
confident
sir.
in power
Yes, sir. Yes,
electronics?
sir.
So how was your approach? I mean, what are the questions you solved in power electronics? I mean, classroom
Yes, sir.
handout
Handout,
problems will
sir.
be there.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Handout problems is I practiced handout problems twice, sir.
Okay.
That is more than enough, sir, in my
Hmm.
opinion,
Hmm.
because uh, he prepared handout questions in such a way that it covered all the gate syllabus,
Okay.
PSU syllabus,
Hmm.
and IES questions.
Okay. Okay.
He
Okay.
prepared in that way,
All
sir.
models were
Yes,
covered.
sir.
Okay. So then, did you practice previous questions
Yes,
in
sir.
power
Yes, sir.
electronics
Yes,
also?
sir.
Okay. Right. Fine. That is how. Power electronics is not a difficult subject. First, that thought you have to remove from your brain. Okay.
Yes,
It
sir.
is a subject where analysis is more
Yes,
important
sir.
rather than mugging up the
Yes,
formulas.
sir. Analyzing circuit and understanding waveform.
Waveforms.
That is
Okay.
more than enough, sir.
So no need to mug up the
No,
formulas. You
yes,
just
sir.
do a little bit of practice.
Yes, sir.
That will be sufficient. Okay. So fine. So that is about power electronics. Okay, fine. Let's move to the other subjects. So let's talk about digital electronics. Did
Yes,
you
sir.
prepare digital electronics in
Yes,
your
sir.
game? Yeah.
Uh, when comes to digital electronics, I feel this is very easiest
Hmm.
subject, sir.
Hmm.
But when coming to classroom,
Hmm.
uh, after completion of the course, my digital circuits notes is almost this much size, sir.
Okay.
Uh, he almost covered vast content which I never come across in my
Self preparation.
B.Tech
Okay.
course
B.Tech
itself. I
course.
never found these contents.
Okay. Okay.
Again, I searched any previous PYQs questions are there
Hmm.
in this topic,
Hmm.
but I don't found any PYQs questions
Hmm.
with this, in this content, sir.
Hmm.
I approached Hemant sir.
Okay.
Sir, you are giving this much content,
Hmm.
but I never found any previous year's question. What is the use of learning
Okay.
this much content, sir?
Okay.
Then what he said, for me, getting PSU job is main
Your
target.
target. Yeah.
But for some people, getting even though they are from electrical background,
Hmm.
getting VLS is admission in IIT is their
Their
target.
target.
So they have to compete with electronic students.
Okay.
So when comes to interview part, they may face
Difficulties.
difficult, sir,
Later part of their career.
in their interview.
Yeah.
What he said is what he is explaining in the classroom
Hmm.
uh, is
Is so it is not only
useful to
gate, it is
crack in
much
interview.
beyond.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, much beyond.
Yes, sir. He is giving what is he is explaining what is useful to crack in interviews, sir.
Okay, so what Anand is saying, digital Hemants are used to explain not only
Yes, sir.
targeting gate
Yes,
exam, it
sir.
is beyond that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, like those who wanted to go for master's degree, okay,
Yes, sir.
in power electronics or VLSI or microelectronics,
Yes, sir.
any
Because
specializations.
digital electronics is
Yeah,
very important
very
for
important.
VLSI.
Right.
But uh, I learned only what is required
What
for
is
GATE.
required for the gate?
I skipped
Okay,
remaining
so
topics,
because your
sir.
target is only
Yes,
for
sir.
PSU.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine. That is your plan.
Yes, sir.
Digital. So, fine. Digital is over. Next, let's come to EMF. Another subject, another tricky subject. Most of the students believe EMF is a tricky subject.
Yes, sir.
So, what is your approach?
Uh, honestly speaking, in my previous year's preparation, I completely left this subject, sir.
Okay, EMF you never
Yes,
prepared.
sir.
Mm.
Because everyone whoever I approached seniors, they used to say EMF is tough subject, leave it.
Okay.
They used to say. Uh, what my level of understanding before coming here is, I even don't know what is cylindrical coordinate system,
Okay.
what is spherical coordinate
You
system,
don't know
sir.
anything.
Anything, sir.
Okay.
But Hemant sir used to explain from the scratch, sir.
From the scratch.
He almost took 10 days for explaining vector calculus itself, sir.
Okay.
He, he not only write just formulas, sir.
Hmm.
He derive every formula with physical interpretation, sir. What
Okay.
gradient means, what curl means, what divergence means, sir. With that basics, he explains electrostatics, magnetostatics up to extreme levels, sir. Before coming here, I even don't know anything about electromagnetic
Okay,
fields.
okay. So now are you feeling confident?
Yes, sir.
So that's what Anand is saying. That's what many aspirants also should understand. Most of the students don't prepare EMF subject properly. So they will feel that EMF is a tough subject because many of the colleges also the faculty don't teach EMF subject properly. So they will come to a conclusion that EMF is not my cup of tea. Okay, but the fact is Anand don't know anything about EMF before coming to coaching, but now he is feeling confident
Yes,
in that
sir.
subject. So that is how subject has to be dealt. You need to start the subject from the basics,
Yes, sir.
very basics,
Yes, sir.
and then go to the extreme level.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is how we need to prepare. Yes, we need to spend a good amount of time. So here at Home Institute, we spent almost 50 to 55 hours of teaching on EMF subject.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah, that's really nice. So that's what EMF. So what about coming to you learn the subject, that is fine
Okay,
from the
sir.
scratch.
Yes, sir.
So coming to problem solving,
Yes, sir.
what are the resources you followed for EMF?
What are the resources means? After the completion of coaching, he usually conducts quiz, sir.
Quiz exams.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What I felt is that quiz questions is more than enough.
For
Yes,
gate
sir.
preparation.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
He daily
wonderful.
conducts quiz, sir.
Okay, so we have to take those quizzes
Yes,
seriously
sir.
and revise the subject
Yes, sir.
properly to get good rank.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, so yeah, so the recent exam, if you look at the past 5 6 years of papers, the weightage is been increasing for
Yes, sir.
EMF
Yes, sir.
subject.
Yes, sir.
Earlier, before 2018-17 papers, we usually find only 2 marks or
Yes, sir.
1 mark
2 or
from
3.
EMF, but now it is being increased to 5 marks, 4
More
to
than
5
enough,
marks,
sir.
more than 5.
More than 5. Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is wonderful. And also, learning a subject like EMF will give you a lot of confidence. That is very important. Okay, because earlier you don't know anything about
No,
EMF, but
nothing,
now
sir.
you are confident.
Yes, sir.
That self confidence will definitely help you, right? Okay, fine. So let's come to the other subjects, like, let's start with the power systems now. Okay, so what is your approach? How, what you learned? What is your approach? Power system has three parts, right?
Yes, sir.
Transmission and distribution, power system
Analysis,
analysis, power
protection.
system protection.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, uh, I attended protection class, sir,
Hmm.
but I didn't solve any protection problems,
So
sir.
you left the power
I
system protection.
completely left protection, sir,
Okay, okay.
because it's a
The,
vast
the,
theoretical subject,
is
sir.
it affected your result, final
Yes,
result?
sir.
Yes?
Definitely, sir.
Okay, how many marks came from protection?
3 marks, sir.
3 marks, and you left 3 marks.
Yes, sir.
Completely.
Entire 3
So
marks,
you
sir.
did a big mistake.
Yes, sir.
So that's what, don't leave any subject. At least learn basics of that
Yes,
subject, especially when you are targeting, top rank in gate examination.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so anyway, you left power system protection. What about this T&D and
Yes,
analysis?
sir. I practiced well, sir.
You answered all questions
Yes, sir.
from these two parts?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So that's what Anand did a mistake. Definitely that affected his result also. Okay, 3 marks you lost because you didn't
Prepare protection.
prepare protection.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you attended the classes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but because it is theoretical,
Yes,
so
sir.
you left it.
Why I attended means, uh, uh, when I appear for any interviews,
Interviews, yes.
we usually get questions from protections
Protection mainly,
mainly, sir.
yes,
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 sir.
of course.
That's why I
That's why you
attended, sir.
attended. So, but
Yes, sir. In the class itself, he used to tell what are the possible interview questions, sir.
Giri sir.
Yes, sir. That's why I attended his class, sir.
Okay. So, but as it is a theoretical,
Yes, sir.
you didn't
Practice.
prepare that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, all right, fine. So let's talk about machines. Okay, electrical
sir.
machines. We have 4 parts in electrical machines, right?
Yes,
DC, synchronous,
Induction,
induction,
transformer.
Did you prepare all the parts,
Yes,
or
sir.
you left anything?
I prepared 4
You,
missions, sir.
you prepared all the 4 parts.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So, what was your approach in electrical machine subject?
Actually,
Do you believe it is theoretical or problematic?
both, sir.
Both. Okay,
Both.
so it's a combination of
both,
theory
sir.
and problem.
Without understanding theory, we can't solve problems,
Solve
sir,
problems.
especially for
Okay.
this subject.
All right, all right. So only knowing the formulas we can't,
Won't help.
won't help, right? So you need to learn the
Yes, sir.
theory part well, right?
Yes. Actually, this is my favorite subject, sir.
Machines.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Initially, I was little bit confused about synchronous machines part, sir. When it comes to phasors part, I don't know how to plot those phasors in machines, sir.
Okay.
Like if field excitation is kept constant and the steam input is
input is
varied,
changing. Okay.
like those concepts. Not only that, again in DC machines part also, lot of theory is involved, like armature reaction, commutation.
Right.
I didn't understand anything before coming. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because we generally don't get any questions from armature reaction, commutation. We what we get is output power.
Yes.
Just with KCL and KCL we can solve DC missions part, sir.
Yes.
I used to prepare like that only. But that is not the proper way of preparing missions, sir. Yeah, even though we don't get any marks from armature reaction and computation like the theoretical, but we have to
Yes.
give importance
See,
to this
the problem
topic,
is,
sir.
in DC machines, if you consider, in gate examination, they don't touch armature reaction and commutation
Yes,
part.
sir.
So mostly they will rely on generator circuit, motor circuit, speed control, testing,
Yes, sir.
losses,
Yes, sir.
etc., efficiency calculations like that. But when it comes to state services examination, that is where ESE exam or
Yes,
state
sir.
services exam, that is where armature reaction and commutation process will help you a lot.
Okay.
So that's what. See, when you are preparing for gate examination, the benefit is that you are not only preparing for gate examination, you are also preparing for other competitive exams as well, technical exams like your state exams, state electricity board exams, ESE exam, SSCJE, etc. Okay. So what was your approach? Like how did you solve questions?
Actually,
And what is your revision strategy?
uh, in the class itself, you solved almost 500 to 600 problems of
Yes,
handout
yes,
questions, sir.
yes.
after the completion of the class, I solved those questions 3 more times, sir.
Again,
Yes,
so
sir.
3 times you solved
Yes, sir.
every handout.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine.
Then I gained confidence and how to. Then I come
Approach
to
a
know how
problem.
to solve those questions.
Mm. See, solving a numerical question means we should know what is the approach. See, when you attend any technical interviews like Bark or any good technical companies, they used to ask you questions in interviews. They don't mind about final result of your question. They will only look at the approach that you are following.
Yes, sir.
So if your approach is correct, definitely you will end up with correct answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So understanding the
Yes, sir.
question, breaking the question into
Even
parts.
though we may make silly mistakes in
Mm,
calculation,
mm.
but if our approach is
Is
correct, that
correct,
is more than
that
enough,
is
sir.
more than enough. That will give you
Yes,
confidence,
sir.
right? So you also need to understand how to read the question properly and break that question
Yes,
into
sir.
parts, right? What is the given
Yes,
data?
sir.
What are the comparisons
What they
available?
want.
What is the final output
Yes, sir.
required? Okay, so rather than blindly going into the question, we have to break it, understand the
Yes.
question properly. Okay, fine. So almost 600 handout questions we have in
Yes,
electrical
sir.
machines. Then what about PYQs? Did you solve all
Yes, sir.
PYQs? Okay.
After solving handout question, PVQs are nothing, sir.
Nothing. Okay.
Yes, sir. They are very bit easy,
Easy.
when
So
compared to handout
handout questions.
questions,
So
sir.
that's what. So if you prepare all handout
Yes, sir.
questions properly,
What I said, that is
PYQs,
more than enough, sir.
okay, looks
Yes,
really
sir.
easy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's wonderful. So what about exams? How did you assess yourself in your preparation? So how far you prepared? What are the areas you are losing the marks? You
Yes, sir.
self, feedback is important, right?
Yes, sir.
So how did you do that?
Actually, after the completion of the subject itself, there are a lot of tests, sir. Weekly test, monthly test, like
Okay.
this they used to conduct, sir. I took them seriously
Okay.
and I appeared for every test, sir.
Hmm.
Uh, after appearing for exam, if I get any mistakes,
Hmm.
I used to discuss with
Discuss with
my
faculty.
with my friends, sir.
Friends.
Uh, Even though after discussion we don't get any answer, then we will approach faculty, sir.
Faculty.
Then
Okay.
we will rectify our mistakes.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then let's come to the last part of the technical syllabus, signals and systems.
Yes, sir.
So recently, if you look at electrical paper, last
Yes, sir.
2-3 years,
Yes,
if you
sir.
see, signals and systems weightage has improved,
Yes, sir.
and the trend may continue also,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So what is your strategy before appearing for the coaching? In your self preparation, did you prepare signals and systems?
Yes, sir. Actually, what happened is,
Hmm.
in my graduation, we don't have a signals and system at all, sir.
Okay, no, it is not in your syllabus.
In our not
BTech
in
syllabus.
our curriculum, sir.
Okay.
So this particular subject, signals and system, is a new subject for me, sir.
Okay.
So when I opened any YouTube video, I didn't understand anything, sir. Because this is a subject where a lot of properties and lot of formulas are involved, sir. And time domain formulas and frequency
domain.
formulas they look similar and they are confusing.
Okay.
Where to place J, where to place minus J,
Okay.
whether pi comes or not, whether pi
Does
not
not.
comes,
Yeah.
whether -1 comes or not. If they,
So confusion was there.
yes, sir. I tried to memorize a lot many times, sir. But for me, memorizing those formulas is very difficult task, sir. So I completely left that subject.
Okay.
Then, but what helped me is Ijaz sir explains the subject in a different way. Rather than mugging up the formulas, he used to derive all the formulas,
Okay.
all the formulas of Laplace transform, Fourier transform, everything with fundamental
Knowledge.
formula only,
Okay.
like time shifting, frequency shifting, scaling, differentiation, integration formulas. All these properties he derives from basic
Basic level.
basic formula only, sir.
So he relied on one simple
One
principle,
formula,
basic principle.
he derived all properties from
Based on the same principle.
one formula only.
Right.
So it helps me very well, sir, because there is no need of mugging up a lot many of formulas and confusing.
Okay.
Not only that, he solves every question in 2-3 different ways, sir.
Okay.
One way he solves in step by step. And not only that, he after seeing his another ways, after seeing options, how to eliminate
Few options.
a few options without solving them.
Right.
Yes, sir. This helped me to solve problems in a quick way, sir.
Okay,
This
so
saved me a lot of time, sir.
right, right. So what Anand said is before coming here, he don't have an idea about signals,
Yes, sir.
since signals is not a part of his academics in
Yes,
B.Tech.
sir.
So it's a completely new subject.
Yes, sir.
But can I say signals is all about simple integrations and
Yes, sir.
differentiations
Yes,
end
sir.
of the day?
Yes, sir. That is what I realized after
Okay.
results at class, sir.
Right, right. So what you need to understand, the future aspirants, you need to understand, signals is not something related to some software or anything. It's a simple, basic differentiations and basic
Yes, sir.
integrations. But how to use them properly is what is required,
Yes, sir.
right? So what Ijaz sir used to do is that he used to take one basic principle. Based on that, almost all the properties will be derived.
Yes,
So
sir.
rather than one principle for each and
Yes,
every
sir.
property,
Yes, sir.
so a single principle for every property.
Yes, sir.
That is how the subject will go, right?
Yes, sir.
That flow is important.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Not only that, he used to solve wide variety of problems, sir.
Problems. Okay. So it's all about
Yes,
problem
sir.
solving end
Yes,
of the
sir.
day, right?
Yes, sir. Actually, this is a subject which tests our problem solving skills, sir.
Skills. Yes. Good. Good. So that is how. Fine, Anand. I think we almost covered each and every
Yes,
subject.
sir.
So let's talk about the non-technical part, that is aptitude and basic English. So what is your approach for that?
Actually, I don't know how I solve aptitude, but I end up with correct answer only, sir.
Okay, okay. So,
I don't know where I get this ability.
uh,
I can really score well in aptitude, sir.
hmm.
But when comes to English, I completely
You
left it.
completely left English.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's that I can understand. Majority of the student, because English is a vast content.
Yes, sir.
It's we can't say this is the syllabus only for English, right? So it's a very vast content. Okay, fine. So you left that verbal
Yes,
ability
yes,
part.
sir.
So aptitude you prepare
No, sir. Without preparation, only I can
without
solve.
preparation.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. But
Did
I
you
don't
attend
know.
the classes here?
No, sir.
Aptitude,
No,
no.
sir. No, sir.
So
I'm
what did
not
you
that
do in
much
that time?
confident, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
you
sir.
have confidence in aptitude.
Yes, sir.
So you thought that no need to go
Yes,
for
sir.
classes.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
all right, fine. So this is what's Anand preparation story. So he initially, did his self preparation from YouTube.
Yes, sir.
But what he found is that YouTube content is not sufficient to crack gate examination. He was able to, learn only 20-25% of the subject. Mainly, the lack of thing in YouTube is problem solving.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that
Problem
is
solving
what
and doubt clearing
doubt
is also
clearation.
not
Yes,
possible,
yes.
sir.
So that is what he, adjusted after attending the classroom coaching here. Okay, and so what is your final suggestion to the aspirants who are, going to write the next year?
My suggestion is uh, uh, commitment and patience is the key factor in getting success in competitive fields, sir.
Okay.
Uh,
Consistency.
yes, sir. Actually, this year paper was very tough, sir.
Mm. Yes, it's a
Yes,
low
sir.
scoring paper.
Yes, sir.
Not only this year, even last year.
Yes, sir.
So most of the times, electrical EC papers are low scoring
Yes, sir.
papers. That's why even if you are able to score more than 50 marks, you will be able
Yes,
to get good score.
yes, sir.
Mm.
What I suggest is don't quit based on this year's results, sir. Try
Okay.
one more year.
One more year.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So be consistent, be sincere
Yes,
about your
sir.
efforts, never give up.
Yes, sir. One more suggestion is uh, this is technical. We can't learn technical subjects from books itself
Okay.
without any feedback, sir. Uh, After listening to any lecture, we will generally get doubts, sir.
Doubts. Okay.
Uh, what in my initial preparation, I don't have any source to rectify
Clear.
rectify my
Right, right,
doubts.
right, right.
Sir. Then what I do is I blindly memorized those concepts, and without getting clarification, I appeared for
Exactly.
attempts. This is not the correct way. What I
Right.
suggest is
See, gate exam will not test your memory.
yes,
It
sir.
tests your problem solving
Yes, sir.
skills,
Yes,
aptitude
sir.
skills.
Yes, sir.
So that is where clarity is important. And also, whenever you get a doubt, you don't hesitate to approach the faculty.
Yes, sir.
Right? Some students use it to feel shy, or some students use it to feel fear to approach the faculty.
Yes, sir.
At Home Institute, faculty are always available. You can
Yes,
contact the faculty at any point of time during your preparation and
Yes.
get clarification over your doubts. Okay, that is how your subject clarity will increase, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, Anand. That's a wonderful information you have
Yes,
given
sir.
to the viewers. So I wish you all the very
Yes,
best.
sir. Thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
so much.
Thank you, sir.